All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Friday. It is Black Friday. Yes, Black Friday. Yet another thing Charlotte needs to learn about America. Not only do we have a Thanksgiving on a Thursday, but we have shopping day on a Friday. Who went shopping today? Now be honest. Who got up at like 5:30 in the morning to go get those Black Friday deals, right? Black Friday, not for crypto. Crypto's just Crypto's just but Black Friday shopping deals, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. But I doubt anybody here, because we're all like, all of our money is sitting in crypto and Doge, and we're just waiting for the price to take off. So we're not buying stuff because we got no money. It's all in here, right? Well, we're coming off a awesome Thanksgiving and lots of good food. I stuffed myself, of course. And then last night, my son also wanted pecan pie because I had a pecan pie. And so had some of that too. I shouldn't have had that. That was too much. That was too much. But today's another day. And I already had a duck sandwich for lunch today with leftovers. That's right. Normal people have turkey leftovers. So we don't have any turkey. We had duck. So I had a duck sandwich today. So that was good. All good. All good. What's going on in crypto? Not much. Not much. So we're just going to hang out here. I got some stuff to show you and talk about. Let's get through that. And yeah, we will get through that. First, I do have to to a new tab, move to a new window. Excuse me, pardon me. Get that over there. You know, stuff I got to do. There's always stuff going on, right? Okay, I got caught up, Charlotte. Thank you. When you get back, we'll talk about it. In your little unless you want to talk about it now, Charlotte, we can talk about the little competition. So let me know, and I will go through that with you. First of all, I mean, who doesn't want this for Christmas? Who doesn't want this? This is a Tesla bot action figure, holiday edition, a Tesla bot action figure. Not only do you get the bot figure, but you get a little wind-up Cybertruck, toy. You get a lump of coal, and you get a holiday mug with a marshmallow, all for $50. Now, of course, they should have this priced in Dogecoin, but the Tesla merch store gave up on the Dogecoin, so we don't have that anymore. But you can get yourself a Tesla bot, a little Tesla bot action figure, $50. Check it out in the Tesla merch store, but they do not accept Dogecoin for this. It is just $50. I saw this and I was like, okay, there we go. Optimus, a little Optimus action figure. Who doesn't want one of these, right? Too bad the Christmas theme isn't like a little piece of clothing. It's actual, that's the actual figure, so you're stuck with that. You can't take that off unless you've like painted over it or something. And it's got a little Santa hat on as well. But there you go. Look, the countdown has started. Quantitative teasing. Oh, God. Quantitative tightening ends on Monday. Quantitative easing will start early next year. But the tightening ends in 3 days. Another rate cut in 14 days. Polymarket has like an 88% chance of a rate cut. So liquidity is coming back fast. Markets aren't ready for what comes next. So says Merlin the trader. I know, teasing, right, Ryan? Just like, I was like, tightening, easing. I just call it teasing, sure. We're teasing on this quantitative stuff. We're just teasing. Well, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see, like, over the next 2 weeks, how this plays out. Whether the markets will respond or it's all already priced in. I don't know. But meanwhile, the stock market was open for half a day, and it was mostly green, except for NVIDIA and Oracle. NVIDIA, overpriced. Yeah, I wasn't buying at the top, that's for sure, on NVIDIA. But the rest of the stock market was pretty green, except, of course, for Zone, which went down again. Stupid stock. Never should have bought that. Where are we in this market cycle? Hope? Are we hoping now? Or are we like angry and depressed? Where are we in this? Panic, capitulation, anger? We're not in euphoria. We're not thrill. We're not belief. We're not optimistic. Are we optimistic? Maybe cautious optimism. That's what I'm saying. Maybe some cautious optimism is what we have today. Because, I mean, Dogecoin's 15 cents, right? We're holding 15 cents pretty well. We were up over 15.4. We were in the box. We came back out. We've touched it a couple times, but nothing holding because it's a holiday. It's like a 4-day holiday in America, right? Is really what it is. It's a 4-day holiday. So it's going to chop for 4 days. That's basically what it's going to do. And that's what we got. Bitcoin is at 91. Again, chopping for 4 days. Since Wednesday, it hit 91. It has been chopping up and down. So that's kind of the state of affairs in crypto. There's a couple that take off. There's a couple that drop. But overall, that's what we got. Bitcoin short squeeze. All the shorts up here. All the shorts are piling up. They're winning right now. All the shorts are winning. As the price of Bitcoin dropped and dropped and dropped throughout November, took out more and more leverage longs, and all these shorts are still sitting up here, just waiting, making money. Are they going to go get these guys? Short squeeze. Are we going to get a short squeeze? That's a lot of money up here. A lot of money. And in this morning's video, I did talk about the divergence between the M2 money supply, which on this chart is blue, and the Bitcoin price in orange, and how sometime around July, Bitcoin just turned right while M2 kept going up. And then, of course, we had the October 10th flash crash and everything dumped in crypto, while the M2 money supply was still going up. So there's a huge divergence here where it was all kind of perfectly aligned for about a year and a half. It was all lined up perfectly. So that's just kind of an interesting point just to look at. Kind of interesting. Cautious optimism, right? That this would turn around and go up. Also, in this morning's video, Crypto Rover had some fib lines on here. And of course, I'm not a big fan of fib lines, but we do still have quite the targets here drawn back up over $100,000 Bitcoin. And we take a look at the daily chart and we look at where these moving averages are. The 50-week moving average is now down to 102. The 200-week moving average is 109. So that's the target area right there for Bitcoin. It's right between 102 and 109, where we would expect a relief rally to come. And of course, if you don't know my thesis, it is a Bitcoin relief rally coming up to some number and then going back into kind of a bear trend is most likely what I see happening. So if we get quantitative teasing, quantitative tightening ending, and we get a 25 basis point rate cut, all of that is expected, we might get a little rally. And people will start getting euphoric and talking about, oh yeah, we're going back to new all-time highs. And I'm like, not so fast. Because that's just now not how it works. So this is still my thesis right here, is that this will play out. And I've been talking about this for a couple weeks now. Some people in the comments still don't get it, that I did turn into a bear. And that's just the way I see things right now. But there is cautious optimism for at least a relief rally. And if you're a short-term trader, you might want to be looking at that to maybe take a few profits before we go further into the bear. Again, none of this is financial advice, but I've been here before. I've seen this happen, and that's kind of how I see things right now. So that is that. We've got Dogecoin faces renewed selling pressure. Price drops toward critical support. We're trying to hold on to the 15s here. That's going to be our critical support, is going to be 15 cents. We have gotten over this 15.4 line a couple times, but Doge keeps coming back into this red zone. Now, their red zone is not the same as my red box. My red box is above 15.4. Their red zone is below 15.4. And they saying basically Doge needs to stay in this area and not drop below 15 to lose further support. So we have that. As always, Sir Doge of the coin is not only looking forward to X money starting, and of course, I look at this every day and even posted it here on X, that X money still says launching in 2025 today, as it does every day, but we only have like 33 days left in the year, and we're running out of time. Sir Doge of the coin is just giving Elon just a little bit of suggestions, like, wouldn't it be great if you just had a tipping feature like that with Doge, and you could actually tip a post directly. You just hit the little tip button, a Doge button, and you just select from your connected wallet how many Doge you want to tip. Wouldn't that be an awesome feature on X Twitter, is to just be able to tip just with a click and send a tip to whoever posted something on X? I think that would be an awesome feature. We'll just give a tip. We'll just do a tip. Yeah, so that's cool. Nice little Photoshop job there by Sir Doge of the coin, because that's not a real thing, unfortunately. But that would be nice. That would be nice if we had something like that. And Doge is perfect for that. It's absolutely perfect. It's your wallet. It's your Doge, right? And you just tip some Doge. That would be cool. So that's nice. We also have, of course, today is Black Friday, and the Black Friday deal on the Ledger crypto hardware devices. Claim your deal, right? And I have a link in the description below, which takes you directly to this page. They call them Ledger signers. It's a wallet. The whole signer thing was like, signer. I get what they're doing though. Ledger is trying to get away from calling it a wallet because it doesn't actually hold any crypto. I've gone through this before. If you guys don't know what that means, I'll be glad to go through it again. That the device itself, like my ManOS Plus here, the device itself has a little app in it, and it basically just points to the blockchain of where your Doge is, right? Or whatever crypto. This doesn't hold any crypto. These so-called hardware wallets, they're not wallets, really. They don't hold any crypto. It's just a seed phrase and a finger pointing and a little app. And there's an app for each different coin or token that you hold. It's basically what this thing does. So Ledger is trying to get everyone to call them signers and not wallets. And I think it's just confusing to people. It's just, yeah, exactly, Ryan. Right? No need to change the name. It's established. It is what it is. It's a wallet. But they're trying to like call them signers. So if you see the word signer, that's all it is. But it is Black Friday, and there's a deal going on. If you've been thinking about getting a hardware wallet, this NanoS Plus is on sale, $20 off, now $59, plus an additional $10 of Bitcoin. That's a pretty good deal. The Nano X is 50% off. So instead of $149, you can now get it for $74. The Ledger Flex, $249, but you get $70 worth of Bitcoin. And Ledger Stacks, if you buy one of those for $399, $80 of Bitcoin. This is the most I have seen for these two. This is the best price I've ever seen. And of course, if the price of Bitcoin does like, you know, a 4x, right, from the time you buy this thing, right, then the stacks would be free. So check that out. I have a link in the description below. If you have any questions about Ledger crypto hardware wallets, I will be glad to answer them. And I've got my eye, of course, on the liquidations going on. And basically, it's just up and down, taking out short-term lows, longs, and short-term shorts is all it's doing right now. There's not much action going on. It just, Bitcoin went up a little, took out some shorts, and then dropped down and took out some longs. You know, that kind of move that you see there, it's all manipulated. It's just manipulated. So we also have the giveaway. Yes, the giveaway sponsored by the Queen of Doge herself, Miss Charlotte, where she announced that for her American friends, she wanted to know what a Thanksgiving table looked like, Thanksgiving food, and did put out a call for everyone to post on the YouTube community here with the KrissPax channel here on YouTube, to post your pictures of your Thanksgiving meals. And of course, we had the early start, right? So the honorable mentions, of course, go to Nick and Joanna because they came through posting the Thanksgiving dinner in a can. It looks so edible, doesn't it? It looks so edible. Yes, Thanksgiving dinner in a can. I'm just like, oh my God. But always a fun thing, right? It's just, you just see this and you just go, ugh. Oh man, that's just Gross. Isn't it, TV? Completely hideous, isn't that? It's just like, man. So an honorable mention from Kriss goes out to Nick and Joanna for posting the Thanksgiving dinner in a can. But we did have some other nice views of what was going on in Thanksgiving. It's like, look at that. It's the turkey, and it's outside in the roaster here. So that's pretty cool. And we've got a nice dessert tray or dessert settings here. It's just like, yeah, turkey, but let's look at the desserts, right? And that's pretty cool. There's some good stuff here, right? It's a couple pumpkin pies, some cookies, chocolates, and whatever this is. That looks good. A lot of whipped cream on that. So we had that posted. I would post the actual YouTube community page, but it's only on the phone, on the app, so I just took some screenshots here. This was mine that I posted from my dinner, which we had duck. So I had a leg, and I had some of the duck breast here, all dark meat. It was very good, with the sweet potatoes, and we had the string beans. We had the tofu. Ryan was wondering about the tofu. So this is the crispy tofu, the way I make it. It's very good. Crispy tofu and carrots. So this was my plate here, and I did eat it all. The tofu are these cubes, Ryan. The cubes here are the tofu. I take the big block of tofu and I cut it up, dice it up, and then I marinate it. And then I basically put some cornstarch on it, and basically fry it in some oil. And it's a crispy tofu. So you get the outside, it's really crispy. The inside is soft. And since it's marinated in some spicy sauce, it tastes so good. So this was my dinner. But yeah, you're right. Compost Brussels sprouts would have been great. I think I'm the only one in the family that actually likes Brussels sprouts. So it looks like AI. I know, doesn't it? That's actually my plate right there. Got the little centerpiece up here. We did have some orange sauce, and this is a little jar up here for the orange sauce, right there, and my iced tea I was drinking. So that was my meal. That's pretty good. We had some other entries as well. We got some green beans and stuffing. We didn't have any stuffing. We didn't have stuffing. The stuffing is good. Turkey, corn, mashed potato. Nice. And here's another plate. I don't remember whose is whose now, but the cauliflower, the stuffing, the turkey with the gravy, mashed potatoes, all good. Good stuff. And here's a nice big turkey roaster sitting there. So yeah, that was Thanksgiving. Which is a good American tradition, getting full. So according to the Queen of Doge, I should have Dogecoin on the screen here. According to the Queen of Doge, she did select my plate. The duck looked amazing. Plate was well presented. Joshua V, a runner-up. Not plate, but turkey. Desserts looked yummy. And third comes Davin. Loved the desserts, variety, and the plate looked good. It's a shame that Christoph didn't take part, but he made me want a burger. I didn't show the burger entry. Oh. But that was Thanksgiving. So I'm going to pass on the Dogecoin that that Charlotte awarded to the runner-up and the honorable mentions. So we will need Joshua V, Davin. We will need Nick and Joanna to all email me at chriscrypto@gmail.com with your Dogecoin wallet address, and I will pass on the Doge to you guys. So we all win, Maramello. We all win, right? We all win. Well, I know it was for me, but what I'm doing, Charlotte, is I'm passing it on. Oh, you have the rest of the winners? Oh. You can always do it through me, Charlotte, if you want to, because I do collect the Dogecoin wallet addresses to send to, or I can just help you get those. So we can do that, all right? But I'm going to pass them on to Nick and Joanna for the wonderful canned Thanksgiving, because the honorable mention does deserve, even though that's not what they actually ate. But that's worth it. That's worth it. You know, putting a Dogecoin symbol on a turkey probably would have won. You probably would have won if you somehow got Dogecoin on your turkey. Oh, it's so rigged, Ryan. You know that. You know that. So yeah, that's about it today. It was very kind of Charlotte to do this, and yes, thank you, Queen of Doge. And now you know a little bit about an American Thanksgiving. You got a little bit of everything here. You got a little humor, cans, burgers, right? But yeah, you got the turkey itself. You got some plates of food. It's all good. A double quarter pounder, really, Ryan? A double quarter pounder on Thanksgiving? Did you really? I'm glad they won with the canned Thanksgiving. Sometimes worst is best. Yes, I have to give them honorable mention. You've seen canned burgers too? Wow. Ugh. Ugh. Oh man, no. Hey, CDC, how are you? Good to see you. The Wooden Spoon Award. Thank you, Raiden. How are you today? How are you? And of course, Davin gives a thanks to Charlotte. Thank you, dear. Doing good every day. Hey, Gurinder, how are you? It's Black Friday today. Black Friday. Did I watch any football games? No, because the only football game to watch is Monday night, the Patriots. I don't watch I don't have time for watching all the other teams. I got one game a week, and that's New England Patriots. So no, I didn't watch any other games. I like some of the scores though. Whenever the Kansas City Chiefs lose, that's a win for me. Baltimore Ravens lose, that's a win for me. I like that. So I'll take that. You voted for the turkey in the can? Yeah. Honorable mentions, they will be awarded. When I hear Brussels sprouts, I usually think of the TV show called Peep Show. Charlotte might be the only one here who knows it. Gotta cut the little crosses in the bottom. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. It's a banger. Turbo. Never had tofu, but tofungus ones. Nice. Turbo. Always with the humor. Appreciate it. Thanksgiving did not go as planned. I got it, Ryan. Sometimes that happens. Pumpkin pie. We had pecan pie because, well, I did the shopping and I prefer pecan pie over pumpkin pie. And so I bought the pecan pie because that's what I like the best. So no pumpkin pie. No pumpkin pie. But there's a lot in the fridge. There's a lot left over still. There's still a lot of food left over. If you weren't here earlier, I had a duck sandwich for lunch today. Yes, a duck sandwich for lunch today because we didn't have turkey. We had duck and we had leftovers. BTC from 125 to 90. That's what it did. So now the question is, and you can see it here on this chart. Sorry, this one here. You can see that, right? The big drop. It's like, what does this thing do now? Right? We're starting to get a recovery. Could be relief rally, but there's still a bounce from 80K back to 90K for Bitcoin. Is that going to keep coming up or are we going to drop further? That's kind of where we are right now. The cautious optimism is quantitative tightening ending, FOMC, Fed rates, dropping rates, right? We still have X money maybe happening this year. Don't know. And then we get into 2026 and there's all sorts of good things coming in 2026. So still a lot of good news out there, but it's not really being reflected in crypto prices yet. So here we are still in the 15s for Doge, 1504, and just kind of bouncing around and going sideways today. So as expected. So community access from the desktop too. Really? I didn't know that. How do I do that? I can get community access from the desktop. Customize channel, manage videos, visit community. Oh, looky there. There it is. There's Warbs's. Yeah, so Christoph does get his burger on the live stream. Thanks to, I didn't know YouTube had this. That's very cool. So newest, you click on the newest, and there you go. There's Joshua's. There's Davin's. Very nice. Lots of good stuff. That's quite the spread Davin has. Quite the spread. So yeah, so check that out. Thanks for letting me know that you can get to this now, Maramello, from your desktop. Because that would have been so much easier if I knew that than downloading the images and then having to email them to myself, to my other account, so I could put them on the live stream. And that was just a pain. So, yeah, awesome. I didn't pick a single correct game yesterday. And you bet them all? Going against Kansas City is fighting words, but when you live in Boston and you're a New England Patriots fan, you hate the Chiefs. So, thus, that if the Kansas City Chiefs don't make the playoffs, that's just going to be too bad. BTC discount on Black Friday. It's still $91,000 a Bitcoin. I mean, it is $91,000. which is higher than it was last week at $81,000. So at least, you zoom out and you do notice that there was a little bounce here from the 80K to 90K. So, and that is a thing, 15-cent bounce right there for Bitcoin. But it could be a fake out. We're waiting for confirmation of the relief rally or not. And what was Doge on its rebound from its low at 13.3, about 17%? Yeah, pretty close to the same as Bitcoin. But now it's all just hanging. Lollapalooza of a pump is coming, allegedly. You're supposed to begin that with rumor or breaking, right? That's what those guys on X do, right? And then they just make shit up. We had cheesecake and you had leftovers. I know, CDC, that canned turkey. Yep, some Fox altcoins have not had an alt season, and they're still down a lot. Yes, Matt, I'm still in the mini bear with, of course, a relief rally in sight, which may have already been starting, but yes, I'm still mini bear. And someone on the comments this morning was like, yeah, you're really negative. And I'm just like, so I can't win, right? Right? If I'm too positive about Dogecoin, people complain, right? You're just a perma bull, right? And then I go bear, and you're like, no, you got to be more positive. I can't win. I can't win. Hi, David. How are you? I saw silver hit a new all-time high today, Papa Shum. Silver, new all-time high. 90,000 Bitcoin, 15-cent Doge, consolidating. Dan Bryant, we're going up. Price prediction video will be Monday, Miguel. Monday, December 1st. X money, maybe. Elon. Are you there, Elon? Are you there? The Spurs' last NBA Cup game is today. If we win, we advance. The Celtics beat the Pistons, but because both the Knicks and the Heat won, the Celtics are out of the Cup. Had a losing trading today. Being a little greedy, DC. Sorry about that. It was kind of a choppy day, though, so there wasn't really much of a pattern going on. But I get it. If it was Doge and you got up to 15.5 cents, I can see maybe you were trying to squeeze it a little higher. It's been a month or so. Boy, I've totally missed that, Marabella. I totally missed that. Completely missed that. Wile E. Coyote. My Thanksgiving and birthday. Nice. That's quite the spread. Look at that. Look at all the serving dishes. Where the heck are you? Wait, that's not at home. Not with all those serving dishes. I mean, that looks like total professional here. Nice. Look at the pies. Oh, good job. Good job. Basama Rajama, thank you for the super chat. The China-Taiwan war, is there really going to be a war? Is there? I mean, they've been standing off for how many years now? It's like 80 years they've had this standoff, 70 years? I guess 75 now, right? My math is right. About 75 years they've had a standoff, and it's still continuing. China's not going to invade Taiwan. Not anytime soon. I don't see that happening. Would crypto be affected, though, if they did? Probably. That would not be good, because it would be the makings of something that might get bigger economic sanctions and all that stuff. And I don't think China wants to play that game, because economically they're not doing well right now. And if then they had sanctions against them, I don't think Xi wants that to happen. You've been getting better with the small profits. Yeah, if you're trading, right? If you're just doing trading, nothing wrong with small profits. Hey, Chuck, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving or day after? Yes. The Einstein dinner bowl. You like that one, Chuck? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Kriss never does things the easy way. Dogecoin to $1 before Christmas. That would be a beautiful thing to see. I am not expecting it. We have a Charger fan. Prior 8T2000. A Charger fan. Of course, Nick, who's in San Diego, not a fan of the Chargers now because they moved up to LA. But he doesn't really follow sports anyway, so not a big deal. But yeah, we'll see. Sometimes the Chargers look really good and sometimes they look really bad. What if we blackmail Doge with the turkey can? The turkey can. For those wondering what the heck that is, it's this. Turkey, Thanksgiving dinner in a can. Thanksgiving dinner in a can. Doesn't that look edible? It just looks so good. So good. Oh. Kriss is a permabull that is too negative. Now we get it. Yes, I did already win, but now it's, what do we do from here? What do we do from here? Is your price prediction video going to be situational based? Yes, of course, Matt. That makes a huge difference. X money or no X money. You took away like half my video already just by posting that. Because you know me, man. You know me. Of course, there's going to be two scenarios. It's a whole buffet at your dad's house. Looks great. Looks like heaven. Nice, Wiley. You have like 4 days worth of food and leftovers. We don't have quite that much, but we already have dinners for tonight and tomorrow. So the leftovers for like big meals doesn't start till Sunday. I was trading Bitcoin futures. Well, good luck with that. What is a relief rally? So we'll go to Bitcoin. Relief rallies have happened in the past. Basically, a relief rally is after a big downturn, after an all-time high, there's a run that comes up. People start getting euphoric, like there's going to be another bigger run and a new all-time high, but instead it turns around and goes lower. That part right there is a relief rally. It's a relief from the impending bear market for a short period of time. It has happened before. We go back to 2021 into 2022. Same thing happened right here with Bitcoin. We had the pullback down, right? We had that. And then what did Bitcoin do? It kind of bounced around a little bit, right? And then we had this rally right there. And that rally went up, I guess, from the bottom to the top there, about 35%. That was like a 35% rally right there. And then what happened next? Bear market. So that right there was the relief rally. And that was early 2022. That is what I foresee happening again. The setup is almost exactly the same. It's almost exactly the same. So that is a relief rally, is this move right there. 35% move. Relief rally. So that is, we just had this, we just had this piece, right? And then we have the first little small move right there. That's happening now. Then it'll come back down, come across, and then there'll be the bigger move. And that's the one that's going to get people excited. But it may not last. And that is truly if we are in a bear market. That's what that would look like. So we had that late 2021 into 2022. So that's what this looks like right here. Very similar setup, Matt. Okay. Everybody beats the Raiders. Well, except the Patriots. The Patriots did not beat the Raiders because we were stupid. But that was before. Drake May just totally took over. I keep my HODL bag, trading bag separate. Nice. Would it be crazy that X Money launched and have no effect on Dogecoin? Yes, that would be crazy. X Money launches, Dogecoin's going to pump. I'm 99% sure of that. I'll leave that 1% for your craziness. But yeah, I've just seen I've seen Dogecoin react to news like that too many times that I don't see it not reacting. The relief rally to relieve the fear of the 10th of October. I mean, the 10th of October, as I've said, totally shook up the entire crypto market. Will I be making YouTube videos? Yes. I'll be making YouTube videos. I'll still be around. Can't guarantee it'll always all be crypto, but I'll still be making YouTube videos. I like the platform. I like being able to speak my mind on things. Yeah. The magnet is still up there. Yes. The magnet is still there. There it is. The magnet's still there. 30 cents. Still targeting 30 cents. And will we get this big green thing happening or not? That's what I'm waiting to see. The Doge ETF not attracting much inflows. Correct. Bad timing. Real bad timing on the launch. Would have been better if it was October, and would have been much better if we didn't have that October 10th manipulated flash crash. But you don't always get what you want. Still waiting for the cat videos. No, it won't be that. It'll be whatever I'm doing in my life. That's what it'll be. Cats. Oh. The magnet so far away. It doesn't have much pull from up there. 100% X money is going to come. I think so. I mean, it's right there, launching in 2025. Still says it, X money. Launching 2025. Waiting. Right. It has less to do with the ETF itself, more just fearful market conditions. But at the same time, the ETFs are really trying to get more very wealthy traders and institutional traders. And those aren't really the ones that are going to be buying a whole heck of a lot of Dogecoin. So I'm not all gung-ho on like comparing inflows for Dogecoin against like any other crypto, because I mean, it's great that there is a thing like a Dogecoin ETF, but I mean, I even said like a month ago, it's really not going to do a lot for the Dogecoin price. It's not, because you're not going to get that huge buying of a Dogecoin ETF. You're going to have some of us, right, that are already fans of Dogecoin, like dabbling in it a little bit, but like big, heavy inflows, no. Not going to have that. And I track them right here. And right now, I mean, Bitwise did not have on Wednesday. It was a 0 on Wednesday. And Grayscale is up to 2.1 million. So gained another million on Wednesday. The Friday numbers aren't in yet. I'm not expecting big Friday numbers, mostly because it was just half a day of trading. It's Thanksgiving, holiday weekend. So the time these ETFs will take off is when Doge starts mooning. Then you're going to see these ETFs have big inflows. Until then, yeah, I'm not expecting anything. Not expecting it. Demotic Shadow, how you doing? Any idea when Dogecoin to 23 cents? I don't follow Tesla and FSD, so I don't know that. There are other YouTube channels that follow all that stuff. I don't. However, I know you can buy yourself a Tesla Optimus bot. Figurine, action figure for $50. $50, you can have your holiday little Optimus bot on the Tesla merch store. This is what Elon is doing. He's doing this. You get your little holiday Optimus bot figurine. That's what's going on. I mean, that's the real stuff right there. But I don't know about FSD, Tesla FSD. 23-cent Doge. Hey, if we get X money and Doge starts pumping, it'll see 23 cents. Maybe a small little Christmas rally too. Maybe. What if we have a December like 2020? And then Q1 like 2021. So it'd be like 1 year removed from a 4-year cycle. Well, again, crazier things have happened. We'll see. ETFs like that will be relevant when the next real bull comes. Full risk on. Doge Viking. Thank you. Good weekend to you as well. It's all settled, Maramello. You bought some Doge? $14.99. We got a Black Friday special on Dogecoin right now. $14.99. Surely those big shorts have to be targeted. I know, right? Look at all the shorts. Let's go get them. What have I done with my Doge? Well, the first lot went to buy the house. The second lot is still in the game. Still in the game. I have not sold any more Doge after January 30th or 31st, whatever date that was. I haven't sold any since. That's a good question. What's more likely, Dogecoin to dollar or Zone to a dollar? And Zone even has a higher price at like 32 cents. But Dogecoin could win that battle. Because that stock, man, those guys just totally ruined that stock. Completely ruined it. I mean, they could always do a reverse split, right? And then they could manage to get their stock price over $1, but not real. 420. What happens to the shorts? They eventually close their positions and they pocket the profit. They pocket the profit. Doge Viking, remember, real Doge, of course. There's a lot of fake Dogecoin out there. Don't fall for that crap. There's only one Dogecoin, the real Dogecoin. Don't try and play it cute and buy some of that other Doge crap. That's not real Dogecoin. It's not even a coin. They're all stupid tokens. Tariffs and Binance ruined 2025, Josh. I will say that. Tariffs and Binance ruined 2025. You got into Zone at 85? I got in at $1.70. I'm down so much. I bought the dip at $1.70. A week later, it was 49 cents. It's like, damn. Do only good every day. Same thing, though. Still have to buy the real Dogecoin. That's always the back of my mind. All these people are like, oh, you should try this, Kriss. This is awesome. It's a stupid token. I'm not falling for it. Using the Dogecoin name to promote your token? No. That's not good. Oh, not good. Much wow. Only the real Dogecoin. The fakers are just that. Yeah, so weakness still in Doge. And it might be just like this all weekend long. I'm not expecting any pumps, any. It's just the market we have. It's just the market we have. Yeah, so I will be making a December Dogecoin price prediction video on Monday. And Matt already gave away part of what I'm going to say, but I'll do it anyway. Could be a really exciting month, or it might be disappointing. Thank you, Doge Viking. Appreciate it. Working on my patience, yes. Sometimes people just rile me up at the wrong time, and so I react to that. But now that I'm kind of a bear, it's like I don't care. Sometimes it's just like, nah, whatever. Good night, RR. I know Matt. Matt knows me now. Matt knows me too well, Ryan. He's like, are you going to do? Yeah, yes, I'm going to. Exactly. Oh, a green screen. It's a green screen. You know, speaking of which, Ryan, that's actually kind of interesting because, you know, the other thing that I've got on my channel that some of you guys know about, which I will take off my green screen here, is this Dogecoin mug. So some of you, because I don't promote this that much, I don't really promote this much, but I do have a merch store. A lot of you guys don't know that, but I do have a merch store, and the link is in the description below. And you can get that very mug in my merch store here. You just click on that link and you go to the Kriss store here, just to prove that's not a green screen there, Ryan. And you can check out all these cool t-shirts, hats, tote bags, onesies. If you have a new baby in the family, you're thinking about maybe a Christmas present or something, right? A Dogecoin onesie. I mean, who wouldn't want to get that, right? Dogecoin onesie, a mug, like you got halters, you got sweatshirts, long sleeve, there's hoodies, there's all kinds of things here. So, guys, spreading the word of Dogecoin, you can do that with a Christmas gift. Dogecoin Christmas gifts here. So if you're thinking about that, just click on the link below and check out the merch store. Got Dogecoin on Mars. Dogecoin on Mars. We got some Bitcoin. If you want to do a Bitcoin logo, you can do that. Bitcoin. Got a couple of those. But the rest of it is just about all Doge. Doge symbol. Doesn't that look good on a tote bag? Big Doge symbol on a tote bag. And then, of course, there is the Radiance Doge as well. So check that out in the merch store. You're a moon boy, and I'm a cute bear. Thank you. Thank you. Pax Cat is AI. It's a green screen that is animated. No, you can't speak about DLO. Pax Cat is Grok. Charlotte likes Pax Cat. Charlotte likes Grok. Oh, God. No fart coin in the merch store. Dcoin, the onesie CDC. Does it take Apple Pay? I don't know. I've had the store for a while. I have not checked anything out in a while. So let's see. Well, I won't be able to add it to the cart because I'm not signed in. PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, American Express. So PayPal, CDC, PayPal. There is a Black Friday deal, guys. Also, Black Friday, 30% off on everything if you order at least $70 of merch. Order $70 of merch, you get 30% off your whole order. Black Friday deal in the merch store. So there you go. Maybe they will hold fart coin. The only one you know is Bitcoin. But you've been hanging out here and I've just been talking about Dogecoin all the time. You should at least have a knowledge of Dogecoin, right? Doge. I wish I had the choice, CDC, but it's a third party that I don't have any control over these guys. It's called Spreadshirt that I'm partnered with, and they determine what they take for payment. So, sorry. I would love to just say, hey, add Apple Pay. How about add Dogecoin? Just add some Dogecoin to that thing, will you? Dogecoin on sale also on Black Friday, $14.99. $14.99 for Dogecoin. Try Deer is late again. You have no excuse. Patriots don't play till Monday. You have no excuse. It is kind of a slow day, though. So I'm going to call it. I'll be live Sunday. We'll wrap up the 4-day weekend on Sunday, and we will look forward to the week ahead for crypto trading, quantitative tightening ending on Monday, and Kriss's next video will be the December price prediction video for Dogecoin coming out on Monday. So look for that. I hope everyone does have a great Friday, great weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.